Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to share with you guys some awesome blurring foundations that will give you that perfected look to your skin. These are all high-end, but wait, if you are a drugstore lover, if you are an affordable girl, wait a second. I will maybe be making a drugstore version of this because I have some great drugstore finds that will blur your skin and make you look perfected from brands you would never even imagine. I have some good foundations to share with you guys. But if you want me to do a drugstore version of this, you need to hit the like button down below so I can know, and also hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you're notified, so you know whenever I make that video. It'll come to your notification feed, it'll come to your subscription feed, and you can be able to watch that video. So make sure that you're subscribed and make sure that you hit the like, so I know you guys want to see an affordable drugstore version of this. So we're going to be talking about higher end foundations you found at Sephora and Ulta that I really like, that I find will blur your skin the most, that are just the best for that. I'm also going to share my #1 tip for making blurring foundations work and making them work for your skin. My #1 tip. I will also be ranking these foundations from my least favorite, which is not really my least favorite, but these are all my favorites, but for my 6th all the way to my #1 foundation. So make sure that you stay till the very end to see all that and to get all those tips. So let's just get started. Number 6, we have the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. This is a really good foundation. This is one of the more pricier ones, but it is a really good one. And this is the one that is the most comfortable. If you have oily skin, this is a really good one. I have dry skin and this one still works for me. But it is so comfortable, and it does give you a perfected look to the skin. It will smooth out your skin. I will be giving you that tip at the end, towards the end, so make sure you stay tuned. But this is a really good foundation. I really like this one. And the shade I have is 220 Buff C, which is too light and too cool for me. But even though this one does not match me, I still keep it because I just love it and I mix it in with other foundations. It's just a really good one, and it does last all day long, you guys. This one will last you all day long. Okay, number 5, the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation. This one has a lot of different shades. So if you're looking for one that will match you, this has a bunch of different shades. I have the shade Vanuatu 3.5 and 3.5. I like this shade. I could go a little bit lighter, but this is a good one if you are a foundation shade matchy twinsy with me. This is a good match for me. I'll also put a list of foundations that match me down below. So if you're trying to figure out if you match me or what shade I am, check it down below in the description box. I'm like a MAC NC35, I think, or NC30, something like that. Check the description box. So this one is a really good one. It does smooth your skin. This has a really soft, radiant, formula, and it does last all day. This one looks really good if you have dry skin. This is just a really good one, and I absolutely love it. I think it is amazing. Number 4, I love this one so much. It's cute, it smells good, it gives you a soft matte finish. So if you want a soft matte finish, this is the one for you. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. It does have peach and sweet fig cream. It's oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, and photo friendly. This is one of my absolute favorite foundations. This one is in warm beige. I love this so much. It's so smoothing. It gives you that soft matte. If you have dry skin, this is still a good one. You can wear this one. It looks really good on the skin. And I don't use a blurring primer under any of these. You don't have to use a blurring primer under any of these, but if you have dry skin, pairing this one up with the Too Faced Hangover RX is just really, really good, and it will let you wear matte foundation, even though this one is just a really good one for those of you who have dry skin. If you have oily skin, this one is a really good one as well. It is oil controlling and oil free, so this is a good option. I just absolutely love this one. Number 3 is a newer foundation. It is the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. Their shade range does suck, but it's a really good one, and it does have a matte finish. This one will last you through the humidity and the heat. It is just a really absolutely good one. If you have dry skin, I can wear this one as well. All of these I can wear, obviously, but if you have dry skin, this is a good one as well. This will give you that matte finish. It's more of a liquidy foundation, so it's thinner as well, but it will absolutely smooth your skin. I have the shade 3.30, and I love it. And if you love the Beauty Blender, this is a good one. This is a good one to use. Now, my number one and number two are kind of more tied because they're both absolutely amazing. They're both really good. For some reason, the number one I just had longer and I just loved it more. But the number two is like right there, and I've only used it a couple of times. So number two is another new foundation. It's the Laura Geller Filter First foundation. I have done a first impression review on all these foundations and wear tests. So make sure that if you want to know more about them, you go check out my foundation week playlist, first impression playlist, because they're all there. So the Filter First Luminous foundation, again, if you want a luminous perfecting foundation, this is a good one. So beautiful on the skin. I have the shade Fawn right now, but I just ordered medium because this one does not fit me as well. I had to mix this one and the number one that I'm going to show you. I mixed those, and that's what I have on my skin right now. But this one really does blur, and I noticed that this one even looks blurred whenever I used a sponge. But still, you want to stay tuned to that number one tip because that's really going to make a difference with your blurring foundations. So this one is a really, really good one. It's absolutely amazing. They don't have the best shade range, but if you can find your shade, this is a really good one. And number one, my number one favorite, and they just expanded their shade range. So if you have deeper skin, if you have tan skin, if you have light and fair skin, this is probably the one that's going to have the most shades that you should be able to find a match for you. And it's really beautiful. It looks natural. It looks perfected. Your skin looks smooth and perfected, and it's my absolute favorite. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. It is oil free. If you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, this is a really good one. I have the shade Natural Beige, and I love this so much. It's such a good foundation. They just expanded the range. It always looks smooth and beautiful but natural, and this is the one that I mixed today with the Laura Geller one to kind of lighten this one, even though it still is a little bit too orange or pinky orange. I'm not sure what color this one turns when it's... Anyways, this one is so beautiful on the skin. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It gives you such a beautiful blur effect. And this one, you can take it up from medium to full coverage if you so choose. So really good coverage. Just, I can't say enough good things about this one. This is absolutely my favorite. So are you ready? Are you ready for the number one tip to help you if you have a blurring foundation and you want to make sure that it actually does what it's supposed to do? You help it to do the most that it can do and give you the best results, the best blurring results, is... Where is it? Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. Oh, here it is. Okay, are you ready? It is using a brush. You guys, you can use a sponge. You can use a sponge with these, but when you're done with your sponge, get a brush and go over the spots that you really want to look blurred. This is the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. I will link it below if you are interested. One of my favorite foundation brushes. And I literally will just lightly sweep down like this. After I'm done stippling on my foundation, that's what I did today. I swept down, especially because I need blurring here and in my forehead. That's kind of my main spots, because everywhere else with the sponge, it blurs just fine. But where I need the most blurring is here and here. So I will kind of sweep down like this, very, very lightly so you don't take off coverage, and around my forehead as well. And it's going to really give you that blurring effect that these foundations are meant to give you. And it's just using a brush to swipe it down and kind of perfect it. If you've ever made a cake and you're topping your cake, you'll top your cake, but then you'll again go with a clean spatula and kind of sweep over top to give you that smooth canvas on top of your cake so that it looks smooth. That's kind of what you're doing with a brush, and it's just works so amazing, so good. So that's my #1 tip, you guys. I will be making a tips for getting the most smoothest foundation ever. Perfected foundation, smooth pores and skin. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name it. I will be doing a video like that, and I'm gonna be sharing with you other tips, other products that really give you some smooth skin if that's what you're looking for in the future. So make sure that you've subscribed. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all your support and your comments. And if you subscribed and liked, thank you so much. I will be doing a drugstore version. So if you guys like enough, if we get enough likes down there. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.